This is the money that you donated through Wings of Compassion for the hurricane relief, and we're headed to North Carolina right now to bless a family in need. We just landed here in North Carolina. It is really cold. Winter is here officially. Seth from Burn Peak should be meeting us any minute now. We're gonna load this stuff up, and he's the one that I've been on the contact with here on the ground. He called us and he sent me this footage.
Because you had to watch your neighbors pass away, kids, family members, friends. I mean, even for us, I don't sleep, and I'm a veteran, you know. I hear kids screaming, all of that. I barely sleep at night.
So FEMA came through here?
Yes, sir.
And what'd they say?
They said, we can tell where the water came in, and we can tell that you guys have been working hard, but we can also tell you that all of this is going to have to be teared out. And if you wouldn't have came when you did, so we got out of here, I say day 3, day 4, but we kept coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To save our stuff, we're like, fuck.
Yeah.
And at this time, we had nowhere to stay.
So FEMA came by and basically gave you advice.
Yeah,
they came and assessed it.
They gave us, like, they're supposed to be giving us money. They only gave us the $750, and that's what was put into
right.
The little things you're seeing, the tools and stuff around. But we called them back the other day, and we was like, so hey, like, our home, like, we tell them about our floor, and the lady, she wrote in and everything. She was like, oh my God. She was like, I'm so sorry. She was like, but I don't want to tell you a lot. She was like, these processes where your thing is pending, it could take up to 3 to 4 months. I was like, so you're telling me I would pretty much literally
you'd be basically homeless
for 4 months? And I was like, all calls are recorded, so anybody can hear this conversation. They can play it back 1,000 times. I was like, man, we need help here. Everybody in our community, I was like, it's not just us. I was like, when you're telling people to have to wait 3 to 4 months, you're telling people to pretty much not live, not survive, not have a home. I was like if I don't pull the carpets up in my house, I was like, my kids can get sick. I was like, so I have to pull the carpets up because they were damaged and they were wet.
Yeah, you can't wait.
There's still spots that's still wet under the carpet. Like, you know, we just seen at the door where it was like still like water lines and stuff. But from all the people we were hearing scream. And some of those videos, when you go through it, excuse our language in some of it, but when you go through it, you'll say there's people screaming. There's people screaming. You'll hear like people saying it. And the one woman was talking to us. She was like, yeah, no, there was a kid being held out there. And there was a family, and they, right before you guys walked up, they had to let go. And the kid and the family washed away. And you actually seen them, like, you know. And I'm like, wow, that's... In the beginning, when the storm first happened, our son had dual ear infections. He still got a little bit of one, and we have to take him back to the hospital, but it's kind of hard to get in. So
I know.
When we took him up to the hospital, they gave him amoxicillin and stuff like that. And but going back and forth from the hospital, just getting up to the hospital, when we first went up there and we brought the amoxicillin, I was like, my son is, he's insured. I was like, I'm a 90% disabled veteran. I was like, he's got VA insurance on top of, he has Medicaid. I was like, so he has 2 insurances that's covering him. I was like, how is it not covering the medicine? And then she was like, oh, no, we're cash only. How do they expect people to just come up with the money to gas when they're trying to put their homes back together? And some of them, like, some of our businesses are gone. Like, they were here one
I know.
Day, and they're just how are people supposed to work, figure things out? And I was like, you're telling us to drive to Charlotte or Sylvan. Absurd. But, I mean, I understand that I'd rather go there, too, if it's going to be safer, better.
You have to.
Yeah, and the water's clean.
I am honored and glad to be able to do whatever we can to serve that family. I want to thank Sean from Bikes and Beards. He put a video out, and a lot of you came over from that. So we're really honored to be partnered up with such awesome people. So let's load this up and let's go take it to them. Seth, he got the big stuff here because they need furniture in their house too, like a mattress and I guess some couches and some other things. So there's the man. How you doing? Good to see you, Seth. Good to see you too. It's been 3 weeks since the hurricane came through North Carolina and it still looks like this. Wait, so the water came through the town itself?
Yes, this whole town was like a tsunami.
Holy crap.
That's the river over there, behind those buildings.
So the river is back over there.
Yes.
And then it clearly...
Yeah, it clearly completely overflowed all the way
through all this stuff.
But like rushing water, it's like the river became a mile wide. You see this?
Golly.
The river became a mile wide, and it just absolutely...
Oh, because that's the river on right there.
And all that riprap is new. They just put that down because they're trying to reinforce the bank. But the whole town just got. It's not like a flood. It's like a tsunami.
Yeah. Wowzers.
It's just absolutely. And that's the bridge I used to take to my house, and now they have to rebuild the whole thing.
All these houses that were anywhere close to this river are just gone.
Yeah, and there are houses, unfortunately, back here that were positioned exactly against the river. And this is the way we have to go to get to their house. They have taken so much of the debris, which is encouraging to see. I mean, this whole road was lined with refrigerators and tables and beds, and there used to be trailers here.
Oh, there were homes in there?
Yeah, they took so much of the debris away though already. Yeah, these are homes.
Jeez.
It's you just gotta hope nobody was in them.
Yeah. Wow. It's kind of a miracle some of those houses survived over there.
Yeah.
I guess we're up just a smidge higher than what
They
section
just got
was.
flooded.
The water was all the way up there. And that's 20 feet higher? Yeah, you can see the line halfway up the road right where that green car is sitting.
Which means that this was completely underwater.
Holy, yeah.
That was, I think it was like a women's club or something. It was completely underwater.
And you were saying that this, I can tell, is a peak, and they were trapped all the way around, so they couldn't get out, right?
They couldn't get out, and actually water came up to their house, but it only got the first floor, just like, you know, they were able to remedy it by vacuuming and airing out and doing everything that the VA and FEMA told them to do. They met with people who assessed their house, and they said, it's livable. And I said maybe we could move them into a new house, and they really want to stay here. They have a lot here.
Okay.
So
we're pulling up now. We'll go introduce, and then we'll see how much we can get on film to introduce you to this wonderful family that Seth has gotten to know. Man, the water was all the way up here.
yeah, you can see, especially in the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see water damage there.
Morning, Steven.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? I guess it was a pretty long night, huh?
How's it going? Jimmy.
Steven, it's nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, Steve. Is Steven?
Yes, sir. With a V.
With a V. Ah, he's like, not the PH. I'm no Stefan.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, you look like you've been doing some work.
Oh, yes, sir. Me and my younger brother and my fiance, we pretty much done it all by ourselves.
Well, we've got stuff for you. I know you guys. Hi, Destiny. I know.
Hi, Destiny. Jimmy.
This is Jimmy.
Pleasure.
I know that you guys are gonna have the floor done. When is that happening?
Friday, I think he's coming up.
Something. So I have to call my sister.
Okay.
But she said he's available on Fridays.
Because the reason I'm asking is we have a bed, we have a lot of things, and so maybe we could stage it in the living room and you can kind of move it around as he's doing the floor. Like, what could we do to make it as easy as possible for you guys?
That would be. We could probably stage it. I mean, this is probably the least damaged area.
Okay. Unless there's dry storage downstairs that you would rather us like keep it in.
He's like,
okay,
no.
We'll put the stuff together and we'll haul off the trash so you don't have to worry about it. And if you have any other trash, if we can break it down, we can probably fit it in my truck bed. I'll take it to the transfer station. So yeah, I know you guys got a lot to deal with. So
Yeah. Seth told me, if this is correct, you served in the military?
Yes, sir.
What branch?
Army.
There you go. There you go. He's an Army guy.
Bravo. 11 Bravo. Infantry. Worked close with him with you guys.
Yeah.
Combat engineer.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So Air Force on me. That's why I'm like, you guys dig in, we check in. We're like, all right, we're done. But no, thanks for your service. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is this second kid? Is that
Yes.
what I got? Okay. And when's the due date?
They're trying to. It's in November, but they're pushing me forward because he's already a month behind.
Trying to deal with stress and
Oh,
everything
yeah.
we kind of dealt with. So we're kind of trying to deal with health problems and kind of try to get our home done in that time frame.
Yeah.
Find somewhere else to watch our 1-year-old is kind of iffy also. So
Yeah.
in a situation where we're back and forth, and then I'm also a general manager at Jersey Mike, so I have to go open my
that's
store
right.
someone else.
I was gonna say, and that store closed, right? It's
the
been.
one on Tunnel Road, but I'm at the one on Henderson Railroad. And I'm also at the one on Airport, and I'm one on Patton.
So have you been able to at least stay working a little bit during
Yes,
this
sir.
time?
I actually was at work yesterday, had to get off because our car just randomly cuts off. So we got on the phone with our insurance, and they gave us a rental, and I had to come here and get these floors up.
We're here. We're gonna try to help you out as much as you can. Take some of the stress, because I know I've got 3 kids, and that's a stressful time as it is. Let alone going through something like that you guys have gone through for the last almost month now. So that's we're gonna do what we can to help ease some of that burden on you, and try to take care of what we can take care of. So.
You want to start unboxing some stuff first, you think?
Yeah, you said bring stuff in here. Now we have baby stuff. So for baby room stuff is.
Yeah, we can sit it in the big room.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll bring it all in here, and then you guys can.
Okay.
What to do with it.
Lots of baby wipes, and that thing, a diaper genie, the little.
Oh, those are amazing.
I love those things.
Yeah,
That was.
you can smell.
I know, it was the best thing for our kids. And oh yeah, so I got this specifically. This is like, I know your oldest one is too big. He's not gonna stay in this thing now, but yeah, the kid holding the camera right there. This was like his favorite thing. We just go plunk as soon as they could sit up, and then they just have all kinds of good times. And on the table, booster seat.
Yes. I didn't have the chance to try one of those with my 1-year-old, but everybody was like, bumbo seats, help them sit up.
That's where it's at. Yep. And the diaper genie, and we have where the bags are. We got you a couple of the stacks, and we loaded you up. So it's a boy, is that right? Okay, it's a boy. We got onesies and all the creams that we could think of for you and the baby, and bottles. So I want you to know that over 2,000 people have donated for recovery stuff. And Seth, he told me about you guys and everything. And so my job is to find people that were affected and do what we can to help them. And I know that your appliances got taken out and you had to put stuff on a credit card. So we're going to pay that credit card off. Okay? And then.
Are you serious?
100%. Yep. Your credit card debt, gone. Okay? On top of that, we're going to pay for your rent for the rest of the year. We want to do everything we can while you guys are getting set up so you can be set up for success.
You serious, man?
100%. Appreciate you.
That's amazing, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Whatever we can do to try to set you guys up.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so you can just focus on taking care of your baby and getting this place, because you got a lot of work. You got a ton of work on your shoulders, and that's the easiest thing we can do to take that burden off of you. So no more credit cards, no more rent for the rest of the year.
Thank you so much. That's like amazing, man. That's a big relief right there. You guys, why? We take care of our own.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
And that's what the people who donated wanted.
Yep.
They want to help you.
Yeah. So we, as you know, with Seth and YouTube, and I have a YouTube channel, we all, because I'm in Florida, so we got hit twice. So we got hit with with Helene, and then we would have been up here a week ago, but I was trying to survive Milton that just came through because they hit my house. But we're in Florida, so we're unfortunately kind of used to it. You guys are not used to it. But everybody came through and donated, and then a lot of people were like, we want to help the people in North Carolina, and through Providence, connected with Seth and connected with you guys. So it is an honor. And I've been there, and it's no fun. So this is what we're going to do to help you guys get back on your feet and try to get it going.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
And I am blessed. It is truly my pleasure.
I've never had nothing like this ever happen to me. I've always had to work hard, kind of struggle to get it, but we make things happen, and this was kind of our only option. And we came back home and we're looking at our things. There's a lot of tears, a lot of stress, anger, arguments, just trying to figure out what our next move was. We didn't know if we were going to be able to leave or what our options were. Even with, I was at work and we were trying to find somebody to help us tear the carpet up. We couldn't find nobody. It ended up being me, my younger brother, and her, just in here by ourselves ripping carpet. And just this whole process, man. I thought you guys were just bringing stuff to. I didn't think you guys were going to do this. We were just expecting some little help, and maybe that would be it. But what you guys are doing here, this is amazing.
You guys didn't ask for help. You were ripping out the floor of your house and trying to make everything work and trying to make do. You didn't ask for help. I mean, you were ready to take care of it all yourselves, and so that makes us even happier to be able to help you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to say thank you.
I'm really lost for words. I don't even know what to say other than thank you guys so much.
We got work to do.
Yep.
You don't got to say anything.
I forgot something in the truck.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on, pause. I forgot something out here. Seth also mentioned it's a little bit of a weird situation because my understanding is you're renting this house. However, the lady that owns the house, she's also not able to afford to fix the house. So you're actually fixing this house out of your own pocket. So on top of credit cards and rent, because this really should be the landlady's actually, but everybody's in a pickle. But I want to put a little bit of cash in your hand. So here's $5,000 for you to take care of the house for however, gas money, whatever you need to do. So that's $5,000 for you as well.
For the floors?
For whatever you need to use it on. Be wise with it. Don't be all going to Las Vegas on me.
No.
But is there a catch?
There's no catch.
No. Sometimes life sends us some crappy situations, and other times a lot of people step in and want to help. And this is it, 100%. The only time you'll hear from me in the future is when I need to get your information to pay the credit card off and to pay your rent. But otherwise, go take care of your kid. Pay for a babysitter. Pay for the floor, unfortunately. Do whatever you need to do. Go buy some groceries and put in the grocery.
You guys are paying the bills. That was enough, man.
Yeah.
We would have figured it out with the floors. Jesus, I don't even know what to say.
We know you would have figured it out. But you've done enough.
I've just never experienced this.
Never. I've never run into such caring people.
We always had to figure it out on our own.
Yes, we have. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. Yeah, for real.
Thank you so much.
Destiny,
This is such a
my
big
pleasure, my
stress
honor.
relief.
Steven, appreciate it. Love you guys.
Thank you, man.
Honestly, I didn't know Jimmy was gonna do all that either. We were trying to make you guys whole, but I mean, that's why I support his nonprofit. That's who I link to, is because they actually do stuff. They're not paying for marketing and executive salaries and everything. They're going straight to the people, and so yeah, we know that's what you guys need right now.
I've got an idea. We still need to go to lunch, and I think we can surprise somebody with a really, really good tip. What I have, over 2,000 people have given money, so I have $1,000 here, and I would like for you to take this and you guys split it. Whoever is here, you guys split this, and that will help. Steven, yeah, for you guys that have, for 22 days now, right? That's crazy. How many people is there working today?
Three in the kitchen and then 3 up here. So 6.
6. Okay, well that's not going to be enough. So make it 2,000 as you guys coming back to work and to put in your pockets for being out of work, and just over 2,000 people have given to Wings of Compassion, and my job is to make sure the money gets back in your guys' hands. So there's that. Yeah, well, appreciate you guys sticking with it, and it's their first day back open, which is kind of cool. I didn't realize that.
I don't work here, but I have a lot of friends who do, so they're good people here.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, and we wanted to find a local place with people that live here, from here, and how we can bless them and take care of them.
Yeah.
Let's head back to Florida and help some more people. Stop sending supplies. They are overwhelmed with supplies. The same with Florida. Right now, how you can help is one of 3 ways. First one, money. We're going to individual families to help them how they need help right now. A lot of it, unfortunately, is they've been putting things on credit cards or using all their cash or whatever. They've been missing work, so now they need some money to get them back on their feet to get going, and that's what we're doing. The second way you can help is if you have something of value, an airplane, a car, a thoroughbred racing horse, yes, that's happened before, gold, silver, whatever it is, then you can donate that to Wings of Compassion, and we will give you a full retail donation certificate for that, so you can deduct the full value off of your taxes. And we'll either fix it up and use it for the ministry, or we'll sell it and be able to take that cash and then bless other families with it. Lastly, and most importantly, you can just be praying for us. Praying as we seek our leading and finding other families to help, that we are able to do this safely and do it for a long, long time to come. This has been going since 1982, and I have recently taken the mantle to continue what the work of Carl has started with Wings of Compassion. So let's continue it for another 40 years.